fraudulent?
I didn't knowingly commit fraud. I don't think I committed fraud. I didn't want any of this to happen. I was certainly not nearly as competent as I thought I was.
You're certain that once the dust has settled and once all the investigations have happened, that you won't be arrested for fraud?
I don't think I will be. I don't think that I don't think I tried to do anything wrong. I obviously did the wrong things. Like, you don't get where we got if the right things happened. And as CEO, I had a responsibility to make sure the right things happened, and they didn't. But that was not what I was intending.
We've spoken to one of your, a senior FTX employee. He worked with you occasionally here on Nassau. He's furious with you. He says you're lying. He says that you knew about the money flows, and that it's impossible, he says, for you not to have known that FTX's customer funds were being used on these big, risky bets for Alameda Research. You are 100% aware of this, and this is all, in his words, a bold-faced lie and a cover-up. Is that true?
No. No, it's not. That doesn't change the fact, though, that it was a really bad mistake and that it hurt a lot of people. And like, that's on me one way or another, but I didn't think this was going to happen. I never wanted anything like this to happen. I was surprised when it did. I'm not lying, and I think all I have left right now is to just tell my truth and let the cards fall as they may.
You've said that you didn't really have a grasp of the money flowing in and out of Alameda Research, in spite of obviously it being your company. And also you didn't really know what was going on with FTX in terms of the money being spent there. What were you doing this whole time?
It's a good question. I wasn't running Alameda. I hadn't been for years. I was running FTX.
But not very well.
There are a lot of parts to FTX. I ran some of them well, but some isn't enough.
Did you think you were a good businessman?
Yeah.
But in an arrogant way?
I think over the last year or so, I think it got a fair bit more careless, and part of me was aware of that fact and didn't know what to do about it. At the end of the day, like, I had a responsibility to FTX's customers. As CEO of FTX, I had the largest responsibility.
You've said now that you've lost your billions and that you're down to your, I think you said, my last 100K in one bank account.
Yep.
Is that true?
The math isn't looking great on like a year-long, 6-month-long time scale, but
you're from a wealthy family. You're going to be okay, right?
In what respect?
You're not going to be on the street or anything like that, are you?
I mean, I don't know. Like, legal fees can get quite expensive.
Do you have any Bitcoin wallets personally that you might have hodled over the years?
I'm not hiding any assets here. Anything I have, I've disclosed to people, and I don't even have access to most of my own personal data right now. I'm currently trying to figure out how to log into my bank account.
You've done a lot of damage to people's lives. People have lost money that they're probably not going to get back. But a lot of people have also lost faith in the crypto industry, in the crypto world. Do you think you might have killed crypto?
I hope not. I don't think so. I think it's more resilient than that. And I think if I killed crypto, then that means crypto wasn't what we all thought it was, because it's meant to be resilient.
Do you think you'll ever be able to run a business again in cryptocurrency?
I don't know. And I think if I were to be, involved in one, I would want to have a really high standard of transparency. I think at the very least I have a duty to FTX's users to do right by them as best as I can.
You mean somehow make money and pay them back?
I would give anything to be able to do that, and I'm gonna try if I can.
So you want to get this clear, and you want to start some sort of new venture that you can make lots of money to pay back FTX customers?
If I could do that, that would be great. And I don't know what the future will hold, but I'm going to be trying to think of ways, if I ever can, to do that.